Hey, hey. Oh my god. Oh god. God. Infinite screen. Let's get rid of that damn thing. Alright. What's up? Let me show you something. So there's a couple things missing from that, right? Like a whole half of a drone. Go figure. So parts just came in from 533 to fix this thing, and I figure what the hell, I might as well you know, might as well stream it and get this thing fixed. Should be pretty straightforward. It should just be a couple arms and a couple motors. And I don't know if I'm going to swap the other two motors. I did get a pack of 4 motors. I think I am going to swap the 4 motors and trim the wires up a little bit from what I had, even though I have the MR30s on there. Yeah, so that's the plan. One of the big issues that I am worried about, though, is I never tested the VTX, if that actually works. So I'm going to have to get my goggles out and test that a little bit. Oh, and now that I'm looking at it, my LED lights on the back are jacked up. So that's, I might as well just pull those off. Pull that one off. Ew. So maybe I just need to throw other LEDs on here, which I'm not happy about doing. I don't think those are gonna work anymore now that I'm looking at it. All right, so we'll go to the bench and ride along with me as I figure out what the hell I need to do to get this thing back together. All right. All right. So like I said, this isn't going to be like a normal stream. I'm not really paying much attention to chat stuff, but let me pull that up just to be sure. I'm not even sure if this chat on this thing works. Maybe it does. I don't know. I guess I can find out now, can't I? And you might hear a lot of noise in the background. That's because my 3D printer there is printing some stuff for parties. All right, chat. Hello, chat. Hey. All right, we'll see if that works. Hey, it works. Sweet. Well, it works over this way. All right. So I'm just going to talk to myself and do this. So the crash that this happened, I nailed the solid pole really bad. Came at it and I ended up hitting the corner here really bad. So I got parts floating around here somewhere. I think I am going to do new motors, so that means I'm going to trim the motor wires. I guess first I should make sure if the VTX works or not, right? And of course that brace is toast, so I got a replacement brace as well for the front. And it sucks because if you hit the brace, like, normally it wouldn't have been a problem. If I hit the brace dead on, it would have just broke the brace and then bounced off. But I hit it perfectly at the corner, so it broke both arms, and it broke one of the arms in 2 different places. It broke one of the arms here and at the right at the motor. So motors are toast. All right, let's start with getting these motors off. I am going to replace all 4 arms as well, just in case these other arms had any sort of small fracture or something I can't see. I might as well swap them all out. All right, so that motor is going to go into the backup pile. All right. Goodbye, brace. Into the trash you go. Yeah, I don't have the cool lights and LEDs and everything on today. I'm not even messing with that. I need to get this done. Let's focus and work on it. Work on it all together. Start loosening up the bottom plate. I have a hell of a battery pad on here, which is actually kind of annoying because then when I need to take off the arms, I have to loosen up a couple screws that are under the battery pad. Ooh, that screw is definitely a little funky. I need to go get my HD0 goggles. Hold on, because I need to check the VTX. All right. Y'all need the music turned up. Let me know. I don't know if y'all can even hear that or if you can hear me. All right, let me grab a battery. Smoke stopper just in case, because I don't trust any of the wiring on this thing anymore. The headset turned on. My desk is an absolute disaster and mess right now. It's insane. All right. So I don't see any loose wires. The update port on my VTX, I don't know if you can see that. The update port, that little white bit right there, that's actually destroyed. So that got toast, so I won't be able to update this VTX. I don't know if this is... Oh, this is my V3 too. Darn it. I have an extra V3 sitting around, so it's not a huge deal. Like, if it did burn out, I do have one. Only one. Alright, goggles should be up. Let's just... Alright, I got lights on the receiver, I got lights on flight controller, and I got lights on the VTX, so that's good. I don't know if I'm going to get VTX signal, though. Going through that. Oh, yeah, I do. Alright. So everything works. I got video. Thank God. Alright, so it really is just arms and motors. Arms and motors, arms and motors. I always forget, is it the front or the back that the extra screw is? Okay, so it's at the front. Because like I said, I got this battery pad on here that kind of... So I only loosen that a little bit. This one. The Umagod battery packs, or the battery pads are incredible. They're the ones you want to go with. Alright. Get you out of here. Aww. Make sure that the press nut doesn't fall out. Because ooh, as a matter of fact, this one's loose. This press nut is loose. I kind of don't want... Let me just set that aside. So there's a press nut. Get these other arms out. Ooh, see? That press nut is... These press nuts are not very pressed. I don't know if that's a common thing with 533 or not, but... Alright, let's take a look at the arm. I mean, the arm seems okay. There's maybe... Ooh, actually, I don't know if you can see that, but I actually feel a little bit of crack, like just the very top laminate on it is cracked a little bit there. It's still going to go into the I can use it later pile if I have to. But I am glad that I'm swapping all of the arms now. Alright. Let's check this one. So this one feels good. That's good. Alright. So that will go into the use later pile. Alright, what do I want to do first? I think I can solder and unsolder these things right on here without even... oh, you know what? I'm going to have to take this off anyway. I'm gonna have to take it off anyway because I need to redo the receiver. When I crashed, the zip tie holding it down actually came off, so I have to mess with that. Sorry, just testing that my mic actually is working, that y'all heard me this whole time. All right. So this is turning out to be not such a bad fix, I don't think. It's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12 solder points, a new zip tie for the receiver on top here, and you know what? I didn't test the LED lights. Let's check, actually. So I'm checking the receiver actually connects. The receiver does connect, and I get nothing on the LEDs. So I'm going to pull the LEDs. I do have extras, and I'll put another one on here. So I'm not happy about that, but I will take care of that. These LEDs are awesome. Like they look awesome. I like the way that they mount on the back posts. They're called, what are they called? Satellites, like because they saddle on the back, but they are very finicky. I've had so many of them break, so I'm gonna have to tear this thing apart to get to the LEDs, and I really don't want to do that, but I mean, we're in it, we might as well, right? Okay, let me go make sure I got an LED strip. So many boxes and things and stuff. Crap, I don't know where the hell it is. It's not in there. Where would my LED lights be? It's got to be in here. Oh, there we go. Found them. All right. You're in this hobby long enough, and like, I have random drone shit just in everywhere. So it's trying to remember, and like, the other thing is I organize by drone or drone type. So I have some things just for my freestyle 5-inch, my freestyle 3-inch, and then I have like this that I use just for all my racing stuff. But even then, I'm starting to run out of things. Alright, so those are my arm screws. Maybe I get my arms on first. And in order to do that, I need to pull these off. Let's get this running. Ooh, actually, before it gets too hot. Okay. Get a different tip on here and get this thing heated up. Come on, baby, heat up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to re-tin all these as well, which isn't a big deal. Get a good flow. And I also have a fan sitting just to the side of me to get any of the fumes to try to blow them a little bit away from my face. Come on. All right. That. Wow, this one does not really want to flow. Wet the tip. There we go. I definitely do not like soldering kind of while it's still on here. I'm not a huge fan of doing that, but whatever. We're in triage mode right now anyway, so. All right, new arms. Let's get the arms on first, yeah. That'll help me manipulate it and stuff as I'm working on the inside of it. That's the right way, right? Yeah. Okay. It is correct, right? Let me check. Yeah. Okay. Press nut, which doesn't press. Okay. I'm just gonna thread it just a little bit on there. There we go. Sometimes it takes a good little wiggle. Again, I'm just threading it so it doesn't fall out. Get it threaded onto the press nut. Come on. There we go. That way I can get the other ones. I'm going to pull off this weight on the back. I used to run this only for Freedom Spec, so I needed that extra weight. I don't think I need that weight, though. I don't need that extra weight because I got new batteries that are a little bit heavier, and so I don't need that weight. That's actually where I'm going to put the LED light now. There we go. Give it a good little oomph. Some elbow grease in there. And there we go. All right, now I'm going to tighten everything down. Ooh, this one was not threaded properly. So I'm having to push it a little bit more. There we go. There we go. All right. There we go. All right, arms are back. Yay, we got arms. All right, we're not going to do motors until the end here because I'm taking these LED lights off. And I really don't like this. See how destroyed that thing is? That's the... HD0 Race V3, and that is the update port, and I'm kind of looking close to see if anything else is messed up on it or if my wires here got messed up. I think it's okay. I'm not seeing anything blatantly, like I'm not seeing really any burn marks on there or anything. Alright, how do I want to do this? I'm going to pop the camera thing off. Okay. So the whole point of lifting off the BTX is really just so I can unsolder the LED wires. So I can pull that off. Ooh, and the flight controller is wanting to come with it right now. The gummies seem to have stuck together pretty well there. That's not good. Ah, there we go. All right. Look at that. The gummies are stuck together on this side too. Now it's pulling that red. There we go. All right. So, LED right there. Shouldn't be too bad. I can do that with the VTX sitting there. Sorry. There we go. Oh, that is not the right tip, but it's already at temperature, so we're just gonna do it quick. Okay, here's ground. Power. We have one more ground and power. I'm gonna need new wires too. All right, these are all connected on that side of the flight controller, so that's actually good news. It's just those three right there. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. I can do that. 1, 2. All right, well, that's done. Goodbye, and I'm gonna need to get new wires. Hey, look, I had new wires. Well, that's awesome. How do I want to do this though? Let's see how long of wires I have and how I want to wire this up. So this one's already pre-wired. I know that I want one of these guys. Is that going to be long enough? Yeah, I think it should be. Yeah. Alright. Let's cut these. Alright, so one side I got wire. Let's get wire on the other side here. So with these thin gauge wires, you really just need to use your nail. You can pull off the ends a little bit. And I barely have any nails, so if I can do it, you can do it. And then if it's a little bit too much, I'll trim it right over the garbage. Don't trim it over your flight controller. Last thing you need floating around electronics is metal shaving. Alright, so we got our wires. And we should definitely pre-tin. Ooh, this antenna is on here tight. There we go, that's good enough. Scooter over. Yeah, so I'm not even taking the flight controller off. I just have to remember. Crap. Alright, ground 5-volt LED. Alright, I got it. I'm going to put my lighter tip on though. A much smaller tip. Alright. Might have to re-tin that a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so I basically just wiped the solder off of one of those pads because it was pretty messy and too close to the other one. Normally I would use a little bit of flux, but I don't have any flux anymore. I am all out of flux right now, so those aren't too bad of pre-tins. Could do better, but alright, so let me see. Where does this... Okay, it goes ground, 5-volt LED. Ground, 5-volt LED. Alright. I'm gonna go inside. So ground, 5-volt LED. There are my tweezers. Here we go. Oh, this is tricky. Oh my god, that is one of the worst solders I've done ever. Now it's time for 5 volt. All right, it's a little bit too long. Let me trim it a hair. Okay. All right, 5 volts done. Time for LED wire. All right. All right, maybe that light helped a little bit. So black. I don't see any shorts. Not pretty, but that'll do, pig. That'll do. All right, so that's where I'm gonna put the strip. Let's get that back in the bag. Get that back in the bag. Put it out of the way. And here we have this. So let's go ahead and pre-tin that sucker. All right. So that is ready to go. Now let's figure out the best way to do that while these wires are still connected here. I think maybe if I go over here, solder it from that way with the wires going this way. It's here, and we go ground 5 LED, ground 5 LED, and I'm going to need to trim this wire there. How long this guy is, just a hair. And that looks like an okay length. All right, let's get this guy done. Lost my tweezers again. All right, ground 5 volt light, ground 5 volt light. Ground. Yeah, that was not pretty. Usually I have like a thing to hold it, but I'm being very lazy with the camera. Actually, let me grab one of them. All right, that'll at least keep it steady from while I'm putting the heat on it. Should have done that for the last one, but oh well. All right. Ooh. All right, so that's connected. Get it around and in the back where it's going to end up living eventually. Let's see. Do we still want this one to be, yep, organized the same way? All right. Make sure those wires are tucked in. Okay. Everything's looking pretty good and organized so far. Get that down. Get the camera on because I am going to test again and make sure that video, everything works. I'm going to make sure that my LED works. Okay, camera's on there. That's on there. All right. Transmitter's up. Did I put the goggles away already? Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. They're sitting over here. So first thing, smoke stopper. We're just gonna double check everything. So LED light is on there now. I'm gonna wrap around the back if it works. I didn't see any shorts there. Camera's back on. Otherwise, we just pulled off that other piece, so this should be good. I'm gonna check this first. Okay, so that's interesting. I get no LED light. Why do I not get any LED light? Hope I did not blow that LED controller or the power on there. All right, well, let me check the video on this just to double check. All right, that's good. Time to break this thing out. I'm not gonna get that if something's messed up with my ESC. Huh. Check one other thing. Going into beta flight. Okay, so that's not good. All right, I got two options. I can either try to power it off of different pads. That's probably easy to do. Yeah, because that's... okay. Just need to figure out which pads. So let me pull up. So I'm looking at the diagram for the flight controller. It's on the opposite side of that. And it is... Why doesn't it look like that? Which damn flight controller did I have? So that's... Jesus, do I not remember what flight controller this is? So I'm an idiot. Normally I buy the T-Motor F7 mini stacks. This is the Foxier Mini. Alright, so the second one is... Oh, what the hell? That's not correct. That's LED, the corner closest to the LED pad. Ground, then 5 volt. Oh my god. That other one, did I have it? I must have had it connected to the wrong thing or something. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. TXRX. So that is what I have my video receiver going to. And then it's beeper and ground. Ground, 5 volt. Wow. Okay. So yeah, apparently I just had it incorrect before. That ground also could have been a little bit screwed up because it wasn't very clean when I pulled it off, but
lights all over you. I see you clear with me. Don't know what to do. You see that none of me. I try to stay cool, but it don't matter. She cares if we lose. Why she here with me? The lights are taking us so close, getting so hard to breathe. Only you can.
all right. So 1 and 2, and it goes ground and 5. Where's my solder? Here we go. All right, ground, then 5. Ground, then 5. This one we're going to come at it from the side properly. Ground, then 5. Which means I got to do it this way. Just easier for me to do right-handed on the soldering iron. All right, again, not my favorite, but should work. What the hell did I do with my battery? I really need to clean my desk. Oh lordy, let's give it a try. Oh, I see the problem. I'm an idiot. The ESC cable was not plugged in all the way. I'm an idiot. Well, apparently that wasn't it. I'm gonna have to just piece everything back together and hope that my LED light, the reason why it's not coming on, is related to that somehow. Power, ground, light. Okay. Otherwise, I might have to find a different power source for that. Otherwise, I could do current on that side. Let's see here. Yeah, you know what? If the wire will go all the way over there, which I think it might. Ooh, I don't know if that LED can handle that though. All right, let's start putting stuff back together. We'll get the motors on next. Ooh, my top plate. Let me see if I have a new top plate. Because that is cracked a little bit. That's not good. Man, this thing got all sorts of messed up. Alright, I got a mid plate. I don't have a top plate. Dang it. Well, I'm gonna have to send it with it anyway for a little while. Try and get a new part. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but he's... Whoops. This thing got messed up. Yeah. Okay. All right. Time to start doing some real dirty work. So right now I'm just cleaning up the pads, getting them ready. And adding a little bit more solder on there for when I go to get the motor wires on. I'm running out of solder. I gotta go check if I got more. That's going to be a tricky one because those pads are really close together. I don't like them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. All right. Let's get this camera back on here. So I'm basically trying to take care of this just to keep everything clean, get it out of my way while I'm soldering up these motors. So I'm going to twist those wires, trying to clean those up a little bit because I mount this down here. And I'm really hoping that it's something with the ESC and motors on why it's not working, why the LED isn't working. If not, I will troubleshoot it another day, another time.
You can try and put me in a cage, but I will break out with my rage. Because everything is just energy, and that cannot die.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Dun, 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 dun. All right. All right. Recently got the 4-pack from 533 of their motors with the MR30s on it. And look at this nice packaging now. Isn't that awesome? All right. So thank you. Let's get the motor screws out, and I'm gonna need 4 of the long. See, how many of those do I have? 1, 2. Well, that's not good. I guess I lost the others at the field, so that's not good. Oh, duh, they send me new ones anyway. Am I gonna need to do anything inside here? No, but that's better to have off while I'm soldering. Okay. Sorry, talking to myself. I do that. So for now, I'm just going to do 1 screw. You know what? Yeah, I'm just going to do 1 screw on the front, because I'm going to do the brace pretty much last. Oh my god, it's starting to look like a quad again. Oh. Alright. She's almost there. I mean, except for a few things, but almost there. Alright. Good lord, that's short. Because I got these short arms. I do have some of the long arms, but these are the lights. Like when I crashed this, I basically had the longs, the leads on here like they were long, and I had them on the bottom. And I'm wondering if I should do that again. Should I do that again? That way, if I want to put the long arms on, I could. No, I'll just do it like this. That's a short ass thing, though. Oh, dropping shit. All right. All right. Here. Now, with motor wires, I do always pre-tin the whole thing. So this is going to be a very tight, tight working area here. Let's do I always do the longest first. Because that way if I screw up and I go too short, I can make that the short one. Normally I go around and in. Gosh, maybe I should do that for these two. If I do that, I gotta pull everything off. Yep.
Cause we were parallel lines. Don't dare repeat this. But when I lay alone that night, I let the city see me cry. And in my weakness,
All right, there's one.
I wish you hadn't closed your eyes. Cross the city, open mine. Cause we were parallel lines, running through the whole sky. And even in the low light, we were aligned. Cause we were parallel lines, separate the whole time. But even in the divide, you and I. Cause we were parallel lines, running through the whole sky.
All right, you know what? It's not a freestyle build. Screw it. I am just going short. I got a handful of these extra, so screw it. I'm going super short. It's gonna be my short arm build. Let's go directly to it. Oh god. It's always stressful when you cut. Ooh, I don't know if you saw that, but I just touched my middle finger with a soldering iron. Ooh. Ouch. Nope, that is not a good solder, son of a bitch. That was not a really good angle, so not surprised.
I've not been here before. Colors fading,
There we go, that's a little better.
nothing's clear no
Next.
more. How do you let go? And now it's clear you've gone, disappeared like you left a hazy glow over my vision. And now I'm feeling numb, blind with your memory. How do you let go?
Time for new tweezers. The heavy duty boys for these wires. Nice. Okay. That'll do. Alright. One motor down. Jeez. Oh, the stress. You know, now I'm fearful of if my ESC is jacked. Yeah, I guess we'll find out later, huh? All right, again, we'll do furthest. Oh, it's hard to see. It's starting to get in tight places. All right.
When darkness falls, wanna be the one who calls, wanna hold you tight, gonna treat
It was probably not the best cut, the best size. So we'll manage. Run out of solder. All right. Close having two motors done. I'm gonna be so angry if I do all this and then the ESC is jacked. Which might be. But if the ESC is messed up, yeah, I'm not streaming fixing that. I do not have an extra ESC with me.
You did it again. Let me calling out your name. Over and over.
All right.
Hear me calling
Not the prettiest jobs, but it'll do, pig. It'll do.
Told me to be patient. Can't anymore, and I don't know why. Don't know why. Don't
All
know
right.
why. Feel the rhythm changing. These nights are the nights of our lives.
Okay.
Feel the beat
But-
shaking. I can see the look to see you right. What have you taken? Head so high up in the sky. Told me to be patient. Can't anymore, and I don't know why. 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 Said I can't anymore, and I don't know why. 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 Lights come on, and I'm nowhere to be found. But you know, my dear, I'm always safe, safe and sound. I'll admit the music's better when you're around. Feel the bass is going down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Feel the bass is going down, 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 down. Feel the rhythm changing. These nights are the nights
Again,
of
not a
our
clean
lives.
one.
Feel the beat
That was ugly.
shaking.
Tried to save it, but nope.
To see you right. What have you taken? Head so high up in the sky. Told me to be patient. Can't anymore, and I don't know why. 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 Said I can't anymore, and I don't know why. Don't know why. Don't know why. Not alone. I'll wait till the end of time. Open your mind. Show these plain to see. You're not alone. I'll wait till the end of time for you. Open your mind. Surely there's time to be with me. Surely there's time to be with me.
Yes, sir.
Not alone. I'll wait till the end.
All right. Those weren't the worst I've ever done, but still not super pretty. Ooh, that one probably cut that just a millimeter too short. This will be a stretch, I think.
Long ago, I've been searching high and low, never finding gold. Oh, no replies, only questions. Walk for miles, never ending. And I've been trying to work it out. I've been running round in circles, round again. But I can see clearly now. Hit me like a chain reaction to the head.
There we go. Actually, I wasn't that bad. Next. Oh, that was an ugly one. It'll work, but not proud of that one. Not proud of that one at all. I am not the best solderer. I am not the best at soldering. I've never had one come off when flying, so I contend that I am good enough. Good enough. Yeah, that one was pretty good. All right. So, what do we got left? What do we got left, huh? We know we had everything working. For the most part. I mean, for the most part. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, let's zip tie the sucker down instead of just double-sided tape. Yeah, we're zip tying it there. Okay. Good song. I like this one. Maybe it's so unfair. Ah! Okay. All right. Is that going to cause an issue in here? I mean, kind of, sort of, not really. I mean, I already got a problem with this top plate that I'm going to have to replace it anyway. It is kind of pushing on the camera, though. Okay, so we're not going to do that. We're going to go back to tape just because I don't want to mess with that camera cable. At least until I get a new top plate. Damn it. All this damn money. All this money? This hobby is so damn expensive. Fun, but tired of it. Stop getting rich. I hate getting double-sided tape stuff off. Technical term, right? There we go. All right. This sucker screwed back on. And just see what happens. We'll get into beta flight and check a few things. She looks like she lives. Man, but this top plate is definitely messed up. Oh man, I didn't even notice that when it crashed. Yeah, it's definitely a jacked top plate. More money. All right, top plate's jacked. That's done. That's done. So let's do this. All right, let's get beta flight connected. Okay, so what's the first things that we want to check? We just want to go through everything. Ports, UART1, CRLRX, UART2, that's MSP control. Configuration there. That's interesting. Does okay. That's interesting. I've had that happen before. Hmm. Well, that was not okay.
On the days when the world's want to breaks from coming down, I'll be the shelter when the heavens fall upon
That sucked. All right, let's try again.
the clouds come gray and follow you around. I'll take the tears out from your eyes and watch the sky.
There we go. All right, Mr. Red. RX, RX set. Fail safe, don't care. Preset, I probably don't care about that right now. PID tuning, don't care about that right now. Let's check the receiver is working. Receiver is working. Aux 6 should be my beeper. What else? Let me. Ooh. That could have been part of the problem. I have different models set up on my radio, and I didn't have the correct one set earlier. So that actually could have been part of the problem. Why it was not doing the lights earlier. Which I'll feel really stupid if that's the case. Okay. Wait a minute. What is my configuration set at? 4K. Why don't I have it set at 8K? That's stupid. 8K and he shot 600. Why didn't I have that set for 600? That's weird. All right, let's go to motors. All right, get this thing powered up. Okay, we don't have lights though. We don't have lights. That's bothering me. So I'll have to figure out the light problem. Let's make sure we have the right motors here. So back right, front right, back left, front left. Okay, good deal. Save. Let's make sure they're going the right way, which they should be. Yeah, I understand. We'll do individually. All right, one is back right. So that's correct. 2. That's correct. 3. That's correct. And 4. Oop, 4. Ooh, 4 is incorrect. There we go. All right. So that's done. All right. All of that's done. The only thing that I can't get working is the LED strip. Why? Oh, are you freaking out on me again? Yep, you sure are. There we go.
On the days when the world's want to breaks from coming down, I'll be the shelter when the heavens fall upon you. On the days thunder clouds come gray and follow you around, I'll take the tears out from your eyes and watch the sky blue. Be the light in a tunnel, be a
Save that.
way through the lows and the heavy.
Now go back to LED strip. We're going to say set the color to green. Save? Nothing? All right. Well, I don't know. I wonder if I just don't have a 5-volt pad anymore. I gotta check what my receiver is plugged into. My receiver and my VTX. I mean, I suppose I could have screwed up the don't know, like a hell of a crash. I guess it could screw up a lot of shit, but I tried 2 different 5-volt pads, 2 different grounds. Maybe if I resolder that LED pad. Only other thing I'm gonna do one more time is make sure the goggles work. Oh, and you know what? I forgot to do. I'll go ahead and get this on too. Oh my god, my trash bin is so full just from this. Alright, we're checking goggles. All right. Well, that's that. It at least works. Just no LED. What the hell else am I gonna do about that damn LED? I don't want to break this whole thing open again. I need to learn how to check the voltage and everything with my multimeter. I think that's a big part of it too, to make sure that I'm getting a voltage. Because I think that will tell me right away if it's a power problem or if it is my LED problem, or my LED pad. All right, so we put on 4 new arms, 4 new motors. I took off the LEDs that were jacked up and I put on a new LED that is currently jacked up. So that's a bummer. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I pull just the LED wire off, if it will light up without that. I can test it right now. I can do that right now.
I'm on the guest list. Yeah, the DJ's guest list. Okay, check the promoter's guest list. What do you mean I can't get in? Do you know who I am? I have like 1 million Instagram followers.
Okay. So let me get that wire out of the way, and if I power it back up,
I'm high.
and it does have power, it does have 5 volt, and it does have ground, it should light up. So let's just test that. Maybe? So it is a power problem. Shoot. It's a wiring or it's a power problem. God dang it. So don't have any 20 by 20 light controllers. I wonder what the power output of that is. I don't think I can go VBAT on those. Don't think it's gonna say either. These things are not really rated for a super high amount. I could probably go on the 3 volt pad. Ooh, I think I gotta print another one of these guys. All right. What else do I want to get done today, though? I don't think anything. I think this is gonna go back up on the wall for now.
Okay, check the promoter's guest list. What do you mean I can't get in? Do you know who I am?
This is Mr. Red, by the way. So I got Mr. Red and I got Mr. Blue. So we gotta make sure we have all the red stuff on it. What else? What else? What else? All right, guys. I think that's it for now. Like I said, everything works on it now except for the LED light, which I'm gonna have to troubleshoot another time. I think it's a 5 volt regulator on it. I'm guessing. So I'm not getting any power on it, or I completely screwed up both solders, which possible, maybe. I think I can connect it to just a whatchamacallit, motor wire, right? Can I do power to motor? I can, but the wire that I need is like deep in the back of that, so I'm not screwing with it right now. Yeah, if you got any questions, let me know. But that was my rehab of my horrible crash. So have a good one, guys. See ya.